Welcome to Astrology Embodied, a year of inner knowing. Join us as we explore the question, who am I becoming this year? This journey is an invitation to connect deeply with the rhythms of the stars and your own inner landscape. As we move through the year, we will align with the cycles of the moon and the wisdom of the cosmos. By understanding planetary movements, we gain new perspectives on our personal growth and evolution. Through mindful journaling and reflection, we can honor every part of ourselves with compassion and clarity. We invite you to create a sacred space for your thoughts, intentions, and inner discoveries. Meet Elle, founder of Copper Market Astrology. With over 20 years of experience, she's here to guide you with a heart-led, grounded approach. This video is designed to be accessible and inclusive. Grab your journal, take notes, and join our community as we explore this living conversation.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody. Welcome to our latest episode of Astrology Embodied. It has been a wild month, I know for me, and I know for you.
Absolutely.
How are you?
I'm good. I hadn't prepared as much as I wanted for today, but we're just going to roll with it. We're going to see where it goes. So that's always my favorite when we end up somewhere way far
We're kind of figuring it out in real time together, so it's kind of exciting. We actually are doing TikTok live at the same time right now. It's a new edition.
Wow.
And I'm going to try to see if I can get this to... Everything falls down. Okay, let's see if this works. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, cool. Yes.
Can you hear me?
And then can the people on TikTok hear me? Yeah. So if you're on TikTok, we are live on YouTube, and you can see this from a completely different angle. You could interact with us on either experience. You can ask us questions in real time. But today, our episode is about confidence, creativity, and the inner child. And we have a couple of our friends from the Academy in the chat today. So I don't know how this works. We've never done it before.
This is exciting.
So whenever you're ready, let me know. And we have Charlene, we have Kat, and we have Teresa from the Academy, that whenever you want to pull them in for any part of today's chat, you let me know. And then ladies, when you guys are watching from TikTok, you let us know when you want to chime in, and we'll try to make things happen. So we're going to be a little bit more of an interactive game.
Yes, I love it. I'm actually on the comments area, not the private chat that I'm normally in. And you're seeing all the conversations, and I'm like, where are these conversations? And I'm on the wrong tab. So I'm toned in today, guys. Normally I'm really lost, but today I'm on it.
Okay. Where Leo season, we can all feel that. Jupiter is it close to Leo, is in Leo. Let's talk about where we're at right now, and then it feels prevalent.
Yes, no, I'm pretty sure it is in Leo. Sun in Leo, Moon in Pisces. And let me look. Lots of things happening. Things are still kind of in Cancer mode, but Jupiter's almost to Leo. Actually, it's 6 degrees Leo. My bad. Just kidding. So yeah, lots of fiery energy, a shift in the season. Leo season, I've always spoke about my issues with the Aquarius full moons, which is what happens in Leo season. So if you look at the new moon, it's going to be in Leo, and the full moon is going to be in Aquarius. And so for some people, Leo season can be challenging if it squares, and you have a lot of things that square Leo energy in your chart. But for others, this is like the time to shine. So I was going to dive into Leo characteristics and a few points about Leos that I feel like get missed a lot. Julie and I love to talk shit on the mill masculine Leo energy, but it's necessary. It's all part of it. An unevolved masculine Leo energy. It's just, it's easy. They're
I'm
easy to
trying
pick
to be
on.
kind. They are easy targets. And
They
also because
are.
they can dish it, they can't take it. It makes them
They're
more fun.
toddlers. They're toddlers.
It's like
They're
picking on your
children.
little sister.
Mm-hmm.
But a Leo
Exactly.
woman, oh,
Oh my God, Leo women are responsible. Like the Leo, not women, feminine energy, very well put together, has their shit together, very just direct. I talk about her often. My old assistant, absolutely love her. She was a Leo sun, and Leo suns typically want to shine. They want to be the center. I mean, they're ruled by the sun, and especially depending on
yeah.
where this lands in their chart, like high above the um, ascendant descendant line, it's going to be a little louder. These are going to be more vibrant personalities. But this particular Leo, feminine energy, kind of masculine too, actually. She was kind of a mix of both. She had a Pisces moon, so it really brought her down a little bit. It made her a little more grounded. She was still an asshole, but she wasn't like this, look at me, I'm shining bright. It was very subtle. She loved praise, but she loved it quietly. And I know that that's just how the beauty of a birth chart works, is you can be this Leo vibrant, all the things, but if you have some things going on in your chart, it kind of waters it down or even just changes the personality. So realizing what moon ascendant and how that really correlates. If you have a Leo sun and a Leo rising, I would imagine you're the center of attention all the time.
Yeah.
But who knows? Other things could be
Or
going on in your chart. Scorpio
in your
moon with
chart
that
have a
mix could
relative problem.
huh?
Hmm? I said, or it would depend on what's going it, you have a problem being seen in general.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say think of like a Leo sun, a Leo ascendant with a Scorpio moon, like oof. All the fixed energy on top of like the ego, along with like the internal suffering. It's just that's a
Yeah,
lot.
right.
That's a lot
That
to
is a lot.
digest. So today I wanted to keep it light and fun, even with the masculine Leo energy, because you know what? You guys have your great qualities about you, I'm sure. But we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice today. I think we've been nice the last few like Leo times, but they're bold. There is a loyalty component. And another thing with Leos that really gets missed is they have a sneaky sense of intuition that people don't disregard all the time. I think we've talked about this with maybe it's the feline Leo energy that's channeled in there. I'm not 100% sure because anything that I've ever backed into with Leo and intuition hasn't really aligned, but I know so many Leos that have that like knowing and that intuitive nature to them. So it's there. They're smarter
Yeah.
than we think, some of them.
Well, yeah, and that also depends on the rest of those placements too, for sure.
Yeah,
Ugh.
100%. So fifth house, I did want to touch on that too. And again, I didn't normally have bullet points of how I'm going to go through and teach, but today, this week, this month has been so insane that I
Yeah.
didn't really do that. So I'm going to jump to the fifth house and talk about that type of energy, because in the fifth house, it's creativity, it's like initial like meetings, fun, light, party. Children is also here. Um, just to kind of give some insight, my fifth house has my sun and my north node in it in Taurus, which is a huge indicator of children. And God, we all know I have so many children, six of them little suckers. So it definitely aligns, and it's fun. It's I as a mom, and it's my moon being there emotionally. I'm grounded, but there's a seriousness to me, but I'm also very light and fun. And that fifth house brings out that more playful, nurturing mother type to me than anything really in my chart. So I'm grateful for that. So I do study a lot of celebrities and their birth charts. And I know Kim Kardashian has her moon in the fifth house, and so does Nick Cannon, ironically. And we got a bang of
Oh,
kids. So, and they're both Libras. So there's
Have we gone down those whole conspiracies about all that?
About what?
About the many children and the Nick Cannon. Someone told me that after a certain amount of kids, you don't have to pay child support or something in California or something. I looked it up and I can't remember what it said, but then there was like some other weird conspiracies about like DNA and I don't know.
I know nothing about this. I wouldn't think that just because you have a bang of kids, you get to like exit out on the payment. Like that's crazy to me.
No, it was like the weirdest thing I've ever heard. But yeah, someone told me that. I was like, I gotta look this up. So weird.
That is weird. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I just know that both their moons are in the fifth house. Kim's is like a Pisces, and I don't know if I even know what Nick's is. I think is a Taurus, but fifth house moons. I watch a lot of chart readings because I like to just like watch how astrologers connect things. And this girl had a very similar, like crazy story, very similar to mine and her journey. And we had a lot of the same placements. And she was like, I just have so many kids. I don't even know how I got here. And her moon was in Taurus in the fifth house. And I was just like, yes. How did we get
Oh
here?
my gosh. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I always kind of like look for that. And then, I mean, your moon tells a lot about your mother and children, and the placement of that is also an indicator of children. And so, definitely a lot of things going on there. But the fifth house, say you don't have children, say your sun is in the fifth house, like your star, your light, like say you're a Leo sun in the fifth house, I would imagine that the theme of your life is really fun. You probably enjoy your job or what you're doing. Your day to day is typically a good time. Creativity. This is also lust. So a lot of I see a lot of Venuses in the fifth house that are quite promiscuous. Typically, I mean, it depends on what the Venus is, right? Like, it could be a very modern or modest Venus in there, but if you have like Sagittarius Venus in the fifth house, definitely promiscuous. Other things could play a role, but I'm gonna guess promiscuous. And that's okay. Good for you. Do your thing.
Yeah,
But
really.
yeah. No, but that's just kind of an indication of, you know, any kind of wild sign, Venus, Mars, even. I mean, if you think of Mars in terms of if you had a Mars, Aries Mars in the fifth house, you would probably really get shit done in a very chaotic, like destructive way. But also, you probably make shit shake. Like you probably should be running the world because that's probably what we need.
We need a lot more real bosses right now.
Yeah, well, I said that and then I was like, well, actually, we probably need more softness and kindness, but that's where my head went with that. So yeah, Leo, I'm gonna pull up some of my notes here for what's going on now.
Okay, we have Charlene in the back room, and we also have Teresa and Kat.
Very nice. I don't see them. It must be something on your end that you can see.
Only on TikTok. You don't have TikTok anywhere, do you?
I do. My boss recently was like, hey, would you get back on Facebook and TikTok just to share? You don't have to share your life, just share. We're trying to, promote Firefly as much as we can. And I've been doing it on Instagram. She's like, it may not be a bad idea. And, I do lashes and hair. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll get back on there. So I do have TikTok now. So maybe I'll scooch on
Okay.
over. Yes, I'm back on the Facebook and the TikTok.
Good. Finally, because I'm ready to launch some cool things. And also, yeah, so if you go to TikTok, you can go into make sure your sound is all the way down on your phone, and then go look for my live stream, and then I'll invite you to be the guest. Me and Lynn, Teresa, and Lisa sat over here and tried to learn the internet yesterday, and
Oh my God.
we're doing the best that we can, man. But once we conquer the internet, we're in trouble.
Well, and I'm like, I know that we follow each other. Okay, so what am I
Um,
doing? Going to the
That's you
hmm?
on TikTok. My name on TikTok is That's Ma'am, then the
Oh
number
yeah,
2,
yeah.
and then the letter U.
Okay, and I'm fully turned
Just so
down.
okay. There you are.
Leo rising. I bet you have such beautiful hair. I can't really see your profile picture, but it does look like you have great hair. Love
Okay,
it. I
how do
love
I
it. I
add?
love it. So some of the things that really with Leo, I wanted to go through like Leo and the houses. That's something that we've kind of done in the past, and that'll be a good way to kind of keep me on track here so that I don't start ranting and raving about random things. Um, Leo in the first house, which we've discussed many times, is self, image, all of those things. So this is probably depending, we're going to just say the sun, just for keeping it clear, clarity's sake. I'm also just getting over bronchitis, just so everybody knows. I didn't take on like smoking 100 packs a day. My voice is just now coming back. I was like, please be back by Friday. So bear with me. Thank you. But like a Leo sun in the first house is someone that typically would be really aware of how they look. I mean, Leos are ruled by the sun. They want to be seen. They want to shine. And so, it being in the first house of self, this is somebody that really takes care of themselves, really focuses on, like, you know, their hair. This would be someone that really dedicates their time to their hair and just self image in a physical sense. And then I would say a Leo sun in the second house would be a good placement for a Leo that has a lot of material things in terms of this could be a placement for, and I've seen this a lot with Leo second house placements. They like really nice things. They can be a little materialistic. They want the nicest of the nice, and it's more of things and material. And again, it's about the ego. There's a lot of ego going on with the Leos, and so they want to have ownership of nice things to show that they are doing well and that they have the best of the best. They like the best of the best. Leo in the third house. This is typically a Leo kid in the third house, like a son, would be someone that had great friends growing up, great neighborhood vibes, neighborhood kids. This is somebody that, probably enjoys short travel, maybe not long term, but they definitely could get out. I say that, but depending on the placement, Leos typically can either be like big travelers or not at all. I know some Leos that are pretty fixed with some pretty fixed placements in their chart that are like, I don't need to go anywhere. I just want to be home. And, you know, as far as travel goes, while they still may like to be out and shining and, stroking that ego and having people tell them they're gorgeous or, dressing up to the nine just to look fancy, just to get compliments, which is okay. That's just some of the going out that may happen with a Leo in the third house versus, anywhere else. Maybe the fifth house, maybe even the ninth. The ninth, I would say, would be more travel, but we'll get there. Leo sun in the fourth house. This is honestly probably a more grounding placement for a Leo sun. Really brings them to family. They are very loyal. There's a loyalty to them when it comes to their family and, their parents, and just really, I know a lot of Leo suns in the fourth house. Actually, I know three, and they are very loyal to their parents, even though their parents have not been that great. They've been kind of shitty, but they're still like, nah, it doesn't matter. That's family. And so they really stick true to that. And so I think that is a fourth house Leo sun placement for sure. The Leo sun in the fifth house, again, I kind of touched on that earlier. Lots of fun, lots of ego, lots of shiny, blingy. Like you see them with the gold chains and the, like Rico Suave types and, Shakira's. And I don't know what she is. Actually, I think she's a Cancer. I don't know, actually, but just very like flashy and beautiful. And you think of her like her mane. I don't know. She just came to my mind. So I don't know. I'm going to have to look now. So, but yeah, that would be like Leo Sun 5th house energy. And then the Leo Sun in the 6th house, I mean, that's going to give more of a routine. This is going to be a Leo that's a little more structured, more focused on maybe their health or their daily routine, being very consistent with how they move, probably very successful. Leos typically are successful. They have consistency drive. They're a fixed sign, and so they don't move around a lot in terms of careers. They stay pretty complacent with what they do. And they also they are a fixed sign. They don't really enjoy a lot of change. So when I see a Leo Sun in the 6th house, I really think this person is really safe and at home with that consistent routine, and just really aware of their health and being in tune with that. Is there anything you want to add for those first 6 houses?
Well, I can only add for my own, which is
Aren't your first house?
Charlotte,
That's your.
I don't know if I can hear you, Harlan. Or maybe I can't see. I can't hear you anyways.
Wow, that really is a different angle.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm like, who is that? I'm like, oh, it's Julie.
So I can't invite you, Elle, to the thing because I don't know. Are you following me?
I'm very new to this, whatever, this TikTok that I'm doing. I think I have one TikTok from like 100 years ago. I'm trying to join it. I don't know why it's asking me to send a heart and money. You know what? We'll figure it out. And then next,
pesos on talk over here. You get 25,000 white things, and then it's like 3 cents.
What?
It's interesting. It's a new experience for us. We feel a little bit old. That's all right, but we'll figure it out for next time because it's a fun.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know how much time I should spend on that because this could take me a while. But yeah, I don't know if I'm following you.
Okay. We've been in this for long enough. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. I just added yesterday as my first day back on.
You're what?
I said yesterday was my first day back on the Facebook and the TikTok. So it's been a while.
Well, perfect timing. Perfect.
Yes,
welcome back.
Yeah,
just in time.
I'll figure it out, guys. I promise.
And the new launch, you guys can find Elle's landing page on the Academy of Logic and Light under Teams. And also there's an All TV archive where you can see everything that we've ever done and go to every
go back.
page. And it's magical. That's when you really realize how much we've been working for free.
Years. 2023. Hey, this is my tithing, okay? This is how I tithe.
Yeah.
Because I don't go to church. Yeah. And I'm like, well, how can I give back to the world? I'm giving you free information that I've spent 20 years absorbing into my brain and figuring out. So that is my way to give back to everybody because I don't go to church and I'm trying to tithe. It's my offering.
We make our own here. We make our own.
Yes.
I'm going to introduce you to both of our new churches here at Salt Lake City. Well, they're not new, but our involvement with them is. So you're going to enjoy that vibe.
I'm so excited. I'll be back in 3 years, guys. 3 years.
Yay.
Okay.
All right, back on track.
On track. This is why I need bullet points. Because I will go that direction, wherever. All the directions. So moving into the 7th house, a Leo Sun in the 7th house. 7th house is partnerships, relationships. So this is somebody that probably engages a lot in relationships, enjoys, relationships, probably a very relationship just centered person. Also, maybe they have a really good luck with contracts. That's always a, piece of the 7th house, negotiations, partnerships, things like that. And so Leo being a very dominant, masculine energy. This is just a placement. If that is the, direction that the chart takes, then they might be really good at negotiations. And I've actually worked for a Leo boss before, and he negotiated like no one I'd ever seen. I don't know where his son was. He probably would never give me his birth time. He might actually. He was really into yoga. But he, I mean, I learned so much from him to now, like, if I ever get a job offer, I'm like, well, that's not going to work. Let's talk about what I really want for pay. Like, it's not even a thought, or even like some people are like get nervous. They're like, oh, I gotta ask. I'm like, no, like I learned a lot from this Leo, probably seventh house sun, I would guess, because negotiations were his thing and he loved it and he thrived in it. And it was his way of like taking control of a conversation and then turning it into whatever he wanted, because he was just brilliant. So yeah, so that is seventh, Leo sun in the seventh house. Leo sun in the eighth house. I always think of like really witchy women, or men, that with this energy, but also considering like somebody who really has a lot of transformations throughout their life. That's something that could really happen here, which honestly is not favorable for a Leo sun. Again, they're fixed sign. They don't typically love change. And anytime they have to transition or go through a transition, it's actually really hard on them. And they don't adapt very easily. Typically, this is all chart depending, but they have a hard time with change. And this eighth house, if this isn't a placement that really positions them for a lot of transformations, this could be a really hard life for them, to be honest. This could be really challenging. And especially if they have a lot of eighth house placements, or even like if you think of the sixth house placements, probably ruled by Taurus, maybe? No, the fourth house would be Taurus. So just depending on what they had going on in their chart, this could make a Leo sun very challenging and not the most favorable position, I would say, especially if there's a lot of transitions. And then it could also be one that, eighth house, a lot of time it has to do with sex and those sort of things. And so thinking of Leos, I'm like, hello again. I know. You're reading.
Cat just walked in. It's a treat.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I miss her. Hi, Kat.
Hi. The gang together, you guys. We've got in Texas. We've got Charlotte in Massachusetts. We've got Kat. We've got Elle, and eventually that's Oklahoma. I always get you confused with the middle states.
Yeah, no one ever really knows where I'm at. It's okay. My family's all like, didn't you just move back from Colorado? I'm like, no, it was Utah. Fine.
We got the whole gang here. Awesome.
I love that.
Okay.
I love it. No, very good. So yeah, not a great placement for the best placement, I would say. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Maybe you have so much mutable going on in your chart that you ebb and flow and transitions just really work for you. And, it may not reflect so much in your chart, but given a lot of fixed signs, it could be challenging. A Leo sun in the ninth house, definitely one that travels more than a typical Leo. Education, probably very studious, great at retaining information. Again, it would depend on where the Mercury. I would say if the Mercury is close to their sun in the ninth house, this would be a very studious placement. So, and maybe even religious. This could be like a religious placement too. So, and not necessarily any specific religion, just very spiritual in those terms. A Leo sun in the 10th house, beautiful for work, very career driven. Success is important to them. Probably not for the right reasons, but not the point. They're looking for more of a public role. If you think of Leo in terms of like, I want to shine, I want to be the best, I am the greatest, this ego, and you place it at the very top of the chart that's very high and almighty with career, public role, there's just a lot of ego there. And so unless this person is just really evolved and they have worked through ego challenges, there could be a lot of hard lessons. I would, be curious to see a 10th house Leo and where their Saturn lands and seeing what kind of lessons they have to go through to kill that ego, because that ego ultimately has to die. Sorry, guys. It is the facts. So But it's not a bad placement. It's just probably getting knocked off your pedestal every once in a while. So there's that. Leo, sun in the 11th house, humanitarian, friendships. I kind of talk about this each live that we do. I go through the houses. I'm really trying to get everyone's brain to like really like, okay, the first house is self. And for those of you who know and you're like, oh my God, if she says one more time, this is for friends in humanitarian work. But I'm really trying to like dig it into your brain because I know how long it took me to be like, okay, what house is what? And so I'm repeating myself a lot so that it sticks in. I have to do the same thing to my teenager about certain things. So, you know, hopefully you know all of them. But if you don't, I'm going to repeat it 100 more times. So it's fine. You will eventually learn all the houses and what they represent because I talk about it every single time. So 11th house, friendship, humanitarian work, Leo sun, think of vibrant, probably very in control of, you know, events or bringing the community together. They probably lead with a lot of passion, a lot of strength. I would like to say probably organized, but they probably have a right-hand man. They're smart enough to know what their qualities are, and organization is just sometimes not always the case for this placement. So they probably have a really detailed attention to detail person working next to them. So again, that is all part of them running things, right? 10th house energy, 11th house energy, very much leadership roles. And whether it be in a career or in the community, the 11th house would be community, 10th house would be career. It still possesses that same kind of energy. Did you freeze?
No.
I was like, oh no. Now you're gross for sure.
That's why I had the fast camera, the fast microphone. I actually put makeup on my face, but I don't know how to use TikTok. I'm trying to figure out how to make you a co-host. I'm going to figure this dang thing out, man. I need a kid. No, there's just so many aspects. There's just so many buttons.
Wow. I'm over here. I can't even figure out TikTok, so don't.
It's all right. This is the most we've ever done. The most people that we've had watching because this is, I don't know, it's more fun.
Yeah, no, I love it. I am here for it. Love it. I love it. I'm glad you're figuring out all things and not me because God knows it's not for me.
No, this comes to the confidence, creativity, inner child. That's like ruled by the solar plexus. And if you guys haven't watched the solar plexus, we just did it with Charlene and Deb, and it was hilarious. We laughed so hard. And we're figuring out new ways to do things, but you can join in on the challenge of all the different themes of every week on our website of academyoflogicandlight.com. And we go through the chakras. We started on May 1st, and right now we have just left the solar plexus, and now we're going to the chakra. But some of the things that came up in the yellow, and I've color coded the website for those of you who love that sort of thing. Yellow is again the solar plexus, creativity, and it's that Leo energy. Oh my God. And where was I going? I got distracted by a cat.
Leo.
I know, right? The cats have been needy today. Is everyone else experiencing that?
Yes. These aren't even my cats, they're my daughters, but she is love. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I totally derailed you.
Yep, we're good. Now I'm good. It's your turn.
Yeah, no, I love all that. I've gotta do better. I'll have more time to really tap into the other stuff that you're doing. I've just had a lot of changes in my life, the moving and just shifts and changes. And so I just have not been able to catch up. So, and then having 2 small children on top of 2 middle school, high school children, and then 2 kids in college. It's just been a little hectic with my careers, job.
Or like stressed enough to. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, it's
all the kombucha.
all the kombucha. So go to Firefly, everybody, and order some kombucha because it is amazing and it will make you look young forever. I also have my huh?
Plus the Glamour Magic Kitchen Witch book, which you can find in the Coven and our QR code over here, or Academy of Logic and Light /the Coven.
Yeah.
/
Everything that the Academy is doing will make you younger. So go and follow and like and join all the things and drink kombucha.
Yes.
I've been doing it for years. I'm almost 41.
Yes. Amazing. Okay, do you have any more to touch on this topic at hand?
Well, the Leo, I have one more house. There are 12 houses. We didn't do the 12th house.
ADHD.
It's fine. It's fine. The 12th house is so, its own thing anyways, and it never wants to be talked about because it's so secretive and just, it's fine. Leo sun in the 12th house, energy, secretive, quiet, which is quite the opposite of most Leo suns. But again, I was explaining my old assistant, her Pisces moon just kind of made her quiet. This is Leo sun in the 12th house, that same kind of energy. They're a little more reserved, they're a little more private, not as flashy, not as look at me, not as vibrant. And yeah, that's basically all the houses. Leo sun rolled through all the houses. Inner child work and working with that with Leo energy, I would say, Leo is ruled by the sun. And so a lot of times, let's go into inner child work with like a Leo Saturn. So Leo wants to shine, and Saturn is the daddy planet that's like, no, this is what we're going to do. And so this is where the harshness comes in and the real reality. And so I would say for inner child, especially if there's wounds of like not feeling seen as a child or not, those are things that will come up with Leo Saturn energy. Or if you're a Leo sun and your Saturn has a strong square, say in Taurus or like in Scorpio. Scorpio Saturn with the Leo sun would be very hard as far as lessons. Leo wanting to be seen and light, and Scorpio being, hidden and dark. And so there are a lot of, I would say there could be a lot of placements that for inner child work and inner work with yourself, if there's a lot of Leo energy going on, action, it's a fire sign. So doing things that take your mind off things or things that are healing, it wouldn't be the typical, and maybe for some, again, depending on the chart, meditation, it would be more of like going for a run, hiking, climbing a mountain, whatever that looks like for you, but definitely healing through action and tapping into that and not avoiding. A lot of times, inner child wounds with Leo energy can be avoidant with pain. And so a lot of times they look for substance or different ways to numb that pain. It's very typical to see addiction run in inner child wound Leo energy people because it's uncomfortable, but they're kind of this like practical way about them. Like, oh, well, this is like not the glasses half full energy, but kind of, and so they tend to resort to things that numb the pain. So just something to watch out for for any sign, anyone, if you're, work through your shit and not around it temporarily. So, but yeah, that's the Leo 5th house. If anyone has any questions or they have stuff in their chart that they
house is your Leo rising in.
You cut out what?
And Charlene's also Leo rising.
Oh, I love that.
Oh.
Lots of vibrant energy.
Yes.
Very direct, very expressive.
Yes.
So, and gray hair.
Why can't I see her answers?
I know, I'm trying to see.
Okay, so no questions yet.
I don't think I can scroll.
I can see.
Oh, I've joined. I can see that I've joined.
Okay, you joined too. And how do I get you on the screen? But did you make me your friend?
I just feel like it's asking me for money when I try to be your friend. So join the fan club. Is that what I'm joining?
No. Go back to just regular TikTok to my profile, maybe.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know. We do this in real time.
Okay. I am friends with you. I am friends with you.
I don't understand. Try
I follow
sending
you.
invite. Okay. Invite friends now. It says friends not watching. Maybe I'm not following you, but I don't think I can get that.
The tables have turned. It's not me. You're the problem.
It can't be true because I've been tagging her even though she doesn't even use it.
I know. I got on and it was like 300 notifications. I'm like, I've never even posted on TikTok. How do I have notifications? It was you. But just fine. I loved it. I was like, oh, it's the Academy.
It's funny because now, who is it? Trixie, Mindy, Teresa, and Lisa all are going to be brand new to TikTok. I've never posted one video, but I've already tagged them a lot.
Good. Yeah.
So
I'm excited to meet everybody.
Me too. Now we can actually hang out across the states, and this is kind of fun. So we can figure out. Yeah, cool. I just so happy to see everybody.
I know. Cool. It's so amazing. That is exciting. Well, and next live, I will come more prepared. Oh, you're gone. Oh, no. I am sure Julie will be back, guys. Oh. Okay. I'm like, no, don't leave me alone.
Bruce said, don't leave me alone. You know how many times I've been left alone in these chats?
Oh, no. Have you ever had a host not show up with you? Or a...
No, mostly it's been technical difficulties of something. We've had a lot of technical difficulties. Mostly during Mercury retrogrades, yeah. But also, Bruce said because your account is private, that's why I can't invite you. That's why.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna change that.
So we'll figure that out.
The kombucha was complaining about this. Got it. Oh, I'm alone again. Come back.
And ta-da.
You are back.
Okay, I was going to talk about the coven. So the next part is if you like this sort of, we have full moon readings with Charlene up here, and she does some fun things.
I can't hear you.
Oh no, you can't hear me now. Can you guys hear me?
No sound.
Yeah. What the heck? We're having glitchy. Can you hear me now?
Gone.
What? Can you hear me? No? Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need help. It says everything's plugged in. It doesn't make any sense.
What would happen if you
I don't know if they can hear you on any other platform if you want to announce there, or they can. You're on, it says you're on mute.
Weird.
Like on your little bubble.
Can you hear me now? No? Hear me now? Can you hear me now? No? What? It's so weird. Okay.
I'm going to go to the TikTok if I can
go to the chat
and find you and see if I can hear you.
There we go. Felt better. Okay, maybe Charlene
I can hear you
take
here,
over
but I
on
can't
the
hear you
TikTok.
on the...
Okay,
Okay, maybe Charlene can take over on the TikTok since I can't hear, but I can't hear you on the. Maybe Charlene can take over on the TikTok.
Mute the computer. There we go. Okay. God damn, we will find ways to make things happen. Okay, so you can hear me now, yes. Okay, but I can't hear her there. So hold on now. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. No, that wouldn't be the right one. It would be for that one. Damn it. Go ahead and make this happen. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay. Well, Elle, can you answer on TikTok Rue's question about what does it mean to have a North Node in Leo? We'll see if this works. Where there's a will, there's a way. And then eventually we'll get her on here. This is so silly.
Do we pay for StreamYard?
Yeah.
I think they way that TikTok can connect to StreamYard.
Oh, we should definitely figure that out.
Because you should just be able to StreamYard and then it posts all of those.
I know, right? One would think.
Yeah.
But I have yet to find any efficiency besides I'm open to suggestions.
I'll have to.
Okay, she says North Node in Leo is destined to be independent, bold. She wants to know what house you're in. 7th house. And for those of you guys watching on YouTube or Facebook, we are having technical difficulties, so I'm going to translate for you while we are over here also live on TikTok. So we're trying new things, expanding your horizons. But Elle, I think we can hear you on the YouTube. You just can't hear me, right? Well, your mic is muted now, but your speakers should be all the way down.
Well, I don't want it to like echo through. So should I leave this? But I have to hear you, so I have to turn this up, and then there's like the echo. If I turn it up.
Do you have headphones?
It's okay. I'll text. Thank you guys for joining the live. It's been real. If you have questions, I'll text through here and I'll respond to them now that I'm back. Feel free to private message me on any platform. And yeah.
Yes. She said in relationships and partnerships and growth will come through those. This is for those of you watching on the other side. So yeah. Do you have anything else that you want to add for the YouTube side of things? No? Okay. Thank you guys for going with us through our growing pains, but also watching the beautiful thing grow in real time and also enjoy the bloopers. But we will be back next month. I believe it's on August 29th, which is exciting. So we're going to be moving these over to Saturdays at 7 p.m. And
so we're going to be moving these over to Saturdays at 7 p.m.
It's
So weird, it just did it random.
It's so random. Okay, so for those of you watching, we'll close out on the YouTube and we will see you guys next time.
Thank you for joining us this evening. We bridge the gap between what the world often keeps separate, logic and light, and spirit and science. We welcome everyone to come as you are and invite you to become the hero you want to become through educational tools and community connection. We offer tools, teachings, and community to help you remember who you are. This includes live shows, workshops, nutrition and wellness, and exclusive member perks. Logic leads us, light guides us, community connects us. Check out our TV Digest channel guide on All TV. Catch your favorite show, live stream, or find a new favorite show to add to your notifications. We are always adding new standalone episodes and series. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. Find us online on our website and all major social media platforms at Academy of Logic and Light. Click the link in bio to join our community. We hope to see you again soon, either here or on your hero's journey.